We're ascending the Point Huitzil Route. Give you perspective for the view down. That isn't, however, how we came up. We came up via some ledges over there, and then we get to this portion of the Coconino sandstone called the Moqui Steps. You can see by this flower here the indentations in the sandstone that the Native Americans carved out as handholds and footholds. And it continues up this crack, which is a key element to gain elevation to the next level. Give you a different perspective. I'm going to try to attempt to climb this while filming and holding my trekking poles. But you can see there's a nice crack on the right, and then a continuation of the indentations. Real good views here of the actual Moqui Steps. Mr. Tree has got my pack here, so, and continue to see the various points where you can make your hand and footholds all the way up to the tree at the top. And that is the Moqui Steps pathway of the Point Huitzil Route. Back at the top of the Moqui Steps, taking a view down the path that I just ascended. You can see it's probably, I would say 25-30 feet in length, but really just another great portion of the Point Huitzil Route here in the Grand Canyon. Pan around. Our next path up is my hiking partners, Henry and Ray, getting ready after a short break to continue on. We've got a lot more work to do. The view across the slab here shows a crack that we will be ascending an Anasazi tree ladder. But before that is a very large Petroglyph panel that I'm at the base of right now. I'm going to walk up onto, and it is just loaded with petroglyphs. You tell me what they mean. But I would say this is about a 50-foot by 30-foot panel. That's not completely filled, but just full of rock art. Amazing symbols. I kind of walk my way through them here. Just an amazing place on the continuation of the amazing Point Huitzil Route. It's a nice collection here. Really interesting one. Appears to be two humans, one inverted, holding hands. Just look at the detail on some of the, just absolutely amazing. It just continues. Some of them not quite as pronounced, but still etched in the rock. Some really interesting ones above here, right there. And then another fairly good sized grouping over here. I know my sister is going to love these. And the panel continues with some etchings on the vertical section. Some may not be authentic Native American. It's hard to tell how some of this rock weathers. But I'll try to get myself off the end here without falling and give you the wide berth so you can just see the immensity of this panel. Majority of the petroglyphs are on the flat section. And that's the petroglyph panel. We're going to pick up some more as we ascend the tree ladder. So here we are at the entrance to the Anasazi tree ladder. The access shaft. Henry sitting up at the base of the ladder, and Ray further down transferring some water. So I'll get a little closer view a little later, but you can see you ascend that ladder up into a tunnel. This is Ray ascending the tree ladder. Henry's already up. It's about a 15-foot climb.
One last notch helped me.
A lot of fun here. Give you in the
If you slip there, you're already in trouble.
packs and sticks, and then going up myself. This is the view from the top of the Anasazi tree ladder. Again, panning back over to the access point, and then the climb up. Then basically you're in a small tunnel. Trying to give you the perspective here, the confines of the tunnel. Actually dead ends that way. The route out is up through this opening here. It's the route out through a crescent shaped hole, the top of the Coconino layer. But I'll pan back over here and hopefully you can see the very top of the tree ladder. And then we're just crawling through this little tunnel here, and by golly, there's the beauty of the Grand Canyon coming into focus as the lighting sensor for the camera gives you the view. As I'm crawling my way up to what is referred to as the crescent access hole to the top layer. And as you can see, as I emerge out of the crescent, there's my pack that we passed up, and Henry and Ray beginning to go the rest of the way up. Our destination is up at the top there to complete the Point Huitzil Route. Now I'm at the top of the Coconino, and I'll carefully get near the edge here and give you the perspective of what a descending hiker looks at as they see the crescent-shaped hole and then look down into the tunnel. Is that wild ass or what? And then that tunnel, of course, takes you to the access shaft to the ladder. An unbelievable route. Looking on down, you'll be able to see the drainage, Point Huitzil drainage, that eventually takes you over, not a very good sun capture here, lighting capture, into the east-west drainage of Royal Arch.